apparently it's saying my nunchuck's not supposed to be here until Wednesday. Ugh. Means I have to be waiting longer. Sucks. The week has been so long. So annoying.
Dear Mama.
Hi, Link Master. The new mod Sheep is making is supposed to come out soon, but I don't want to play it without, like, considering it's supposed to be practice for Red Sun, I don't want to play it without, like, what I would be using to play it, which would be the nunchuck I'm waiting on. Basically what I'm saying is, I don't want to play that mod until my nunchuck gets here. Here's hoping I don't randomly die to this. Hopefully, this time I don't die randomly to a Goomba I clearly landed on top of. Surprised no modder has made a spiky helmet combo yet. It's probably because, like, it would be an enemy that you can't jump on top, like, where jumping on top would hurt you, but you'd be able to spin into it no problem. And, like, have it flip over like a normal combo. Which, I don't think there's an enemy in the base game that acts like that. The closest you get is a helmet Goomba. The closest you get is a helmet Goomba, but jumping on top of them don't hurt you. And after spinning into them, you can only jump on top of them. You can't just run into them. Probably has something to do with that. Or just, no one has really bothered to do it. I think the only time that would ever actually come up is if someone wanted to make a Paper Mario inspired mod. I tried playing Galaxy 2 on my Switch in handheld, and using the cursor just didn't feel right. I even tried changing, like, the direction the cursor goes when you tilt in the settings, and it just never felt right. I mean, it's better than having to take your whole hand off the controller just to use the cursor, but it just felt weird. Feels like a stick. How exactly would moving, like, how exactly would tilting the Switch feel like a stick. Oh, yeah, the All-Stars version of Galaxy didn't have motion controls for the cursor and handheld. I wouldn't exactly call them remakes, they're more remasters. They don't add anything substantial. Like, remasters can still add stuff, but they don't usually. And if they do, it's not massive stuff. Hi, Swanson. Oh. How was your holiday season? It was the usual. Except not being, like, nearly as warm. You interchangeably use the terms. I don't, because I see a clear difference between them. Like, there's different levels of it being remake, remaster, and port. Where a remake basically completely changes, like, the game itself on a fundamental level. For example, like, the 1000-Year Door on Switch. Remaster basically just keeps everything the same, but maybe with updated graphics and a few new stuff. Being, like, best example being, like, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD or SMG1+2. And the port being the game again, but on a different console.
Yes!
Yeah, down here in Australia, our Christmases are usually like usually like I would say maybe 35 Celsius. Here, last year it was like nice. Like, I think it was maybe like barely over 20. -7 or -8 Celsius. Our temperatures never reached negative. It barely even dips into single digits. Even during winter. So it never gets cold enough here to ever get close to snowing. The closest we've ever had was a very heavy hailstorm. Where said hailstorm happened while I was at school one day, and there was white mist everywhere in the air. And just hail was going everywhere. When things calmed down, there were like people everywhere just like picking up chunks of hail and throwing it at each other like snowballs. I think some people even tried making angels. In the end, the storm was so bad, everyone went home early. Yeah, no, that's the closest we've ever gotten to snow. We don't usually get hail. Like we've definitely gotten hail more than snow. But we don't get it often. That hailstorm was just particularly bad. Apparently the hailstorm was so bad that one of the lights in our home started dripping water. And our mum's car was just like a complete wreck. It was so wrecked to the point where it was cheaper for her to just get a new car than to fix it. I've got photos of the hailstorm from in the school. Although I don't exactly think it would be a good idea to show them. God, that guy always scares me! We don't really have any kind of protection against, like, any of that kind of stuff, because it never happens. Like I said, we get hail sometimes, but that was the strongest it's ever been. Recently, you 100%ed Mario Galaxy 2 on the Wii with all 240 stars and 1,284 deaths. That count. What level ended your PB run on this so far? It was Snow. Hold on, Freezy Flake. Trying to remember the name. It was Freezy Flake 2. Where I tried rolling into a ball with Rock Mario near a little burr, and during the roll-up animation, the little burr hit me. Because even though you are invincible while rolling around, you are still vulnerable during the roll-up animation. Which is something I didn't know. You're doing a Damageless speedrun. Good luck on the infamous The Perfect Run level. If it makes you feel any better, I recently re-beat Galaxy 2 on the Switch version. Got to the perfect run, died once for a good cycle, and beat it instantly. I'm completely fine with the perfect run. It's the fact that, for this, it's right at the end of a really long run, and I not only have to do it once, but technically twice. Lest you forget, I'm the one that beat Blue Eclipse stateless. So I think I know what I'm doing. Years is a little bit of an exaggeration. It's just a little bit over exaggerated. Now do the secret star. Talk to me. I have your money. Eat your money. Shove it right down your gullet. Delicious money. Fell all the way down to the bottom. Look at the rules, don't say anything about Fall Guys. If it doesn't kill you. As long as it doesn't hurt me, or failing a minigame, it's fine. So happy they didn't bring full damage into the Galaxy games. With all the gravity shenanigans, that would have been like, I think it would have. With all the gravity shenanigans, I think trying to implement full damage would have been a nightmare. Like, cause I'm pretty sure usually they track full damage by how long Mario has been falling for. But considering in Galaxy, you could be falling for quite a while but still be just barely above the ground. It would have been really hard to try and calculate that. Starbits everywhere, Jesus. Now, is that Gobblegut groaning or burping? Who knows? Could be either. So does the chimp send his letter for Fluffy Bluff after getting your 16th star? Or after collecting Honey Bloom S?
Yes.
What's that? Because if he sends the letter when you collect Honeybloom S, I can use that star as the 16th star. Nice mega side flip. Gotta put the knowledge of how to use that to use somewhere. How did that not... How did that not hit him? I didn't hit him, he didn't hit me. I just landed on him. How does that work? Yeah. Love the hexagon that shows up in the middle when zooming in and out of the Grand World map. Not taking any chances. Couldn't you do Boulder Bowl skip? I could, but I need the Rock Mushroom to get the Comet Medal. And since I can't take damage, I can't get rid of it. You can do the skip with the Rock Mushroom, but it is incredibly... like, it is a lot more tight, making it a lot more risky to do. So I just opted to not do it. Meaning the only time we'll actually see the skip is when I go back to do Boulder Bowl L. Right in the foot. Yeah, so I would do boulder bowl skip if I weren't forced to pick up the rock mushroom for the comet battle. Yeah, I honestly thought I was screwed with that green Octumba back there. I quickly thought I'm close to him. Crouching will probably work in avoiding his rocks. Luckily it did. Ah! Get out of here, Wiggler. He was pissed. Oh, because I ground pounded near him. Not on him, near him. I think that's his own problem. It was his own fault for being near a button that I had to ground pound. Gumball was holding an MC spear facing up, looking at your hitbox and caught you lacking between dimensions. I honestly think Bogaboom is more free than Mandibug Stack. Which is funny. How how can you be easier than a boss that is just a regular enemy times 2? Imagine someone make, like, an actual Mandibug stack, and instead of it just being a big Mandibug with a small one on top of it, it's like 10 small ones on top of him. The true Mandibug stack. Combo stack and pin a part size, yeah. Doing that would probably require some sort of, like, special editing or whatever. It would be funny, though. Like, the stack is so high, no jump Mario can normally do can get you on top of it. You have to, like, do outside platforming in order to reach the top. Where are ya? Where are ya? There you are. This star has so many different spots it can land in. That's why I've seen like 3. It'll just choose the spot it's closest to. Smuggle a dash pepper. That was smooth. probably could have been made even smoother if I'd launched right into the star, but still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so does the chimp send his letter after beating Honeybloom S or after getting 16 stars? Because that would change my route. I think it's after getting 16 stars. Sure it's 16 stars. Yeah. I think that's the only letter like that as well. All the other letters come in after getting a specific star. Unless I'm wrong. I could very well be wrong. Yeah, no letter. Apparently it's either Honeybloom S or 16 stars, whichever comes last. What? Where are you seeing that? some nonsense wiki. Look on Mario Wiki. See what it says there. That's what I was trying to look at. Kaylee! Tiny!
Oh, yeah.
There's the letter. Okay, yeah. Even the wiki says this mission will become available after the players collected at least 15 power stars. So it's not 16, it's 15. Kaylee. Down. You wanna go out now? Goddamn cat. Ah, damn it. Okay, still good. There we go. Yeah, I'm not risking my chances with the ring. I'm not risking my chances with the group of Octombers.
Yeah.
When does the Wild Glide letter show up? After beating beat block 1. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that.
Yes. Whee! Wahoo! 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 Wahoo!
Hell if I'm gonna risk wall jumping off the face of a womp that's about to fall. Go for the statue jump. Hell no! That coin went right into me. That scared me for a second. On to World 3. This one will be a long one, as it will contain the comets. As well as from now on, we are getting every star in each world before moving on. No star right now, like, really pops out to me as being, like, necessary outside of, like, Battle Belt S. Don't grab pound on those drums. I was thinking I'm not gonna go anywhere near that Goomba. Yeah, no star, like, pops out to me as being super necessary to do as soon as possible outside of, like, Battle Belt S. That's because Fiery Gobblegut, you can't really use the same strategy as normal Gobblegut. So I'm pretty sure it's 30 coins for the Hungry one. That's in World 6. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Alright, good night, Swanson. When I attempted that one section in... When I attempted the snake block in G-Gen 1 for Blue Eclipse, I remember it took me, like, a full day just to get past that section. And they're all gonna go pop. So our goal right now is to just get 4 stars in World 3 to spawn the comets. Alright, the only other star apart from Battle Belt S to worry about would be Boulder Ball C. Those damn crabs. And then there's non-problematic ones, like the Daredevils. Daredevil comments just don't exist, basically. It's just do the boss again, with like, no changes. What a coincidence, right? That Potable C is a problematic star. Yeah, I saw what Elpo said. I'll worry about that whole thing once, like, I feel like I'm up for it. Right now, I don't. Under a time limit? Since when was there a time limit?
Yes!
Hi, Nunny. Well, I'm gonna be busy Sundays. I'm gonna be having a friend over. So that we can hang out. Which would also mean I won't stream that day. 2 to 3 months. I should be ready, like, sometime then. Imagine removing all the blimp fruits there and just being told infinite flutter up the whole thing. With all the obstacles still included. What do you want?
Hey!
Oh, Luigi.
Woohoo! Whee! Woohoo! Yippee!
What happens when you take damage? Reset. Reset the game, delete the save.
Yes! Yahoo! Yeah!
Honestly, Luigi for Damageless might be detrimental because his slippery controls could cause me to accidentally run into something. That along with the fact that I just don't like playing as Luigi. If I'm ever given the option between Mario and Luigi, I'm going Mario. Even if Luigi is technically better, I'm still going Mario. Yeah, time for our first comment. So Prankster's pranking every stage now. Oh no! Yeah, my PB is, what I earned after getting all the comments that were available at the time. Usually I would just group up the Cosmic Clones here all together to get a bunch of Starbits, but that would risk taking damage, so I'm not gonna do that. Too bad the prankster is bad at that job. Most of his basically I sleep. I mean, there's Boulder Ball C. Yoshi Star. Yoshi Star. A romp where you're invincible. I wonder if I'll take damage in a star where I'm invincible. Excuse me. Hey. Gotcha. What are you doing over there? I need a comment where it's think fast and you get like 10 seconds to kill 3 enemies in a room before moving on to the next room. Just 3D World. It is basically, would just basically be the mystery houses at that point. Anyone getting a feeling of deja vu? I think I'm getting a feeling of deja vu. Why is the game telling me to just fight Diggerleg again with no changes? I don't see how this would make things any harder. What were they thinking? It's just dig a leg again. But, like, they decided to do nothing with it. It's like we need to dig a leg EX. What is this, Kirby? Get EX versions of all the bosses. There's already an EX version of Gobblegut, technically. Don't worry, I like Kirby as well. I wouldn't say I'm like an ultra fan of Kirby, but I like Kirby. There it is. There's the one. Here's the troublemaker. There we go, okay. The hardest part is probably like the very beginning, right before you actually get the rock mushroom. Because like there are so many crabs near you, one could just walk into you while you're landing. As well as like the crabs move so randomly, you might miss a bunch of times and not have enough time to actually get them all. But on the bright side, as long as you are in, like, as long as you are in the boulder, you can't be hurt. There is a very real chance you can't even start the stage before RNG chucks you across the room. Yeah, exactly. No, Luigi. $118. What do the Gyros want with purple coins anyway? There are several missions where they ask you to collect purple coins. Rare minerals? Then why are there so many of them? Because every time you're always picking up at least 100. Purple coins only found in space except for 100 in the Mushroom Kingdom. What? They add a second Goomba, a second Paragoomba there in the comet? Ow. There we go. There was a second Paragoomba on the second planet, when there's usually only one. That second Paragoomba is doing so much. Alright, now to finish off the other worlds. Starting off with World 1. I did not mean to bounce on your head. Wanted to talk to you. Watch out! Watch out for what? Hi, Zero. How good is this attempt? Fairly well so far. Although I don't want to jinx anything. Just finished up doing the comments, now we're doing cleanup. Do flip swap. And I will not be doing any of the launches. Those are much too risky, even if I know what I'm doing. I mean, when I slip off the flip panel during a launch. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm not gonna be able to. Which is why I'm not gonna be doing them. Whew.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Sky Station C. Speed Station. They give you so many clocks here.
Yes. Wah! Yahoo! Wah!
I wonder if it's possible to, beat this without picking up any clocks. It probably is, it would just be very tight. Like, none of the planets themselves, not even Pee-wee Piranha, takes that long. But would it be possible to do it all within 20 seconds? Which includes the launch star, like, passing? Have I seen SMG 1.5? No, I have not. Yeah, I've heard... The most I've really heard about it is that it is unfinished. They call this a sprint, yet you have, like, plenty of time to get everything. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
No, go back. I think I might change out the batteries now, just to be safe. I was gonna say, you have no batteries in you, and the nunchuck isn't connected. The batteries are Anko. The one, like, these ones specifically have lasted quite a while. Like, Mum specifically bought the ones that were longer lasting. Ten seconds left. You need 23 seconds of the timer counting down to beat Sky Station C as a TAS. So the minimum is one clock. I'm playing it safe. And the last section of this is free. Alright, on to World 2. Which would include Wild Glide and Cosmic Cove. Better. The star name would lie if you played Fleet Glide first. Why would it be lying? Oh, yeah, Fluzzard's first flight. Yeah. Yeah, then it would be lying. I was thinking the galaxy name, not the star name. For some reason. I'm looking at Mario's hands, and his hands are clipping through Fluzzard's. Like, clipping through Fluzzard's talons. Did I get 1 minute and 5 seconds on the dot? Do the talons count as damage? Well, he didn't take any damage. Oh, there. I think the secret star might be the best one to go for first. I think the secret star requires 16 coins, I think it was. If I remember correctly. Either 16 or 30. 15, okay. perfect leap over the platform. Hey! Yeah, 15 coins. Funny how much of a joke that star is when everything is turned to ice. When I first met the Star Bunny in Spectral, I was just walking behind him just to see where he would go, because I knew it would be a joke to try and catch him. After a little bit, he just stopped and I accidentally ran into him. Then he was complaining about me catching him. It was his own damn fault. Bunny skill issue. The Star Bunnies are very much a skill issue. Yeah, I had the most trouble with the first section of the last galaxy in Spectral. Especially considering that the Comet Medal is past the launch star, so you can very easily miss it. Other than that, it was no problem. For me, at least. Yeah, I did the same thing when I saw the comet medal. I reset immediately. It's just a really bad place to put it. Drill section here is gonna be fun. Most of the time, I don't even remember where I have to drill. I could try doing the skip, but I don't know where that is. I killed the first one I killed had the key. That was pure instinct. I knew the shape of the dirt that I had to drill into, and that I had to drill in about the center. The mecha Bowsers, though, no clue. Anyway, that's cleanup done. Back to World 3. Bowser on ice. Coming soon. Bowser used too many ice flowers. He turned into a snow statue. Someone give him fire flowers. We gotta put him out. He needs something spicy. I've got something spicy for him. That fireball went bouncing. Yeah, I know some speedrun strats. I didn't speedrun, but I know them.
Wahoo! Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if I run into the purple spiky guys during the chimp challenge, the chimp skating challenge, that doesn't count as taking damage because I don't take damage. But failing the minigame will count as a reset. I did hold a poll on whether or not failing a minigame should count as a reset. And it eventually, it went with, yes, it should count as a reset. It's unlikely to happen, but just in case it ever does happen.
Yes.
But we're first gonna go after Sorbetty. Because he's a risk. I'm also gonna stay far away from the little birds when rolling up. I don't want a situation like last time to happen. What was that? Why'd he go that way? Yeah, I know you don't die if you fail the, like, box breaking or skating or bowling minigames. I just held a poll on whether or not they should count as a reset. It was decided that they should. I think what I'll do before hitting Sorbetty is get rid of as many of the snow mounds as I can. That way he can be predictable. Are they respawning? I think they're respawning. So much for that. There we go. Yeah, Sorbetty is very easy to take accidental damage against. Yeah, that's a new PB. 40 stars. Now we'll go do the chimp skating challenge. Hit the snow sculpture. I will burn your challenge to the ground. See, I don't take damage. I'm completely fine. It's just a stun. Now, do we do Haunty Holes or Rolling Masterpiece? I say Haunty Holes. You got enough to even beat the one on Shiverbone. Yeah. I even got comboed by the spiky guys. We're in uncharted territory right now. I could just infinite flutter over everything, but I'm not gonna risk it. Haunty Holes 2. You see boos at all in Haunty Halls 1? I don't remember if you do. Like, you see the Octumba ghosts, the Octumba boos, but I don't remember if you see boos. No, you don't. That's weird then. It's Haunty Halls, and yet one of the stars, you don't even see any boos. Silver Trump grudge match.
Yes. Hey.
Let me get on the ball!
Hey.
I know how the Star Ball works! Have you seen what I've been through? I don't think I know how to use the Star Ball yet. No, I'm clueless, clearly. I found it, I think I found it harder to use the Star Ball while holding a Joy-Con. Like, I find myself struggling a lot more. Could just be because a Joy-Con is a lot smaller and thinner than a Wii remote. Silver Trump is a micro boss. Grandmaster C using a Joy-Con. Well, someone is working on a Switch port of Blue Eclipse. Which apparently will also change the storybook to have new lore written by Sheep. Isn't that already done? I don't think it's done yet. No, Luigi. No, Luigi, you forgot to put on deodorant today. Stinky Luigi. Imagine Luigi showing up in, like, a Star Ball or Flooded level. It's just like, you're here, but you're not gonna change anything. I don't even think he can show up on, Star Ball or Fuzzed levels. Come on. There we go. Time for beat block. I love when the game deliberately pauses to shoot one last Starbit. Just a random thing that shows up every now and then. Just doop. Doop.
Whee! Whee! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Wah! Whee! Whee!
Doodle-doodle-doodle.
Ah!
Doodle-doodle-doodle. 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 Well, it's time. Unless the comment wants to... Ah, yep. There's a new comment. Right, yeah, and the letter. Yeah, right, yeah. No. Delay... Delay fearsome fleet for as long as possible. This isn't exactly going to be any different. I was able to beat him in 30 seconds. So much for a 2-minute timer. For the bad at video games timer. Now for Wild Glide L. The multicolored birds.
Yes.
Yeah, I did get 1 minute 5 seconds exactly. No, you're supposed to obey me, the 7-colored birds. We have 6 colors here though. Which one's the 7th? Like, if you include Fluzzard. Hi, Sushi Boy. Things are going well so far. Almost got sub 1 minute. You're legally a bird now. But there's already a red one! And you can't say I'm blue either, because there's also a blue one! The white bird. Well, time for Fearsome Fleet. I don't think I'm gonna infinite flutter between any platforms, too risky. Oh god! That was close. That was too close for comfort. Mega Hammer. Possibly the only Mario boss in history to take 8 hits. He's so easy to hit 8 times. Yeah, exactly. Oh, come on! I know how to do this! Dead. It took me quite a while to get a hang of how to do, like, the last 2 hits early. But I understand now. Yep. That's not only World 3 done, but 50 stars. About 1/5 the way done. I don't think there are any particularly scary stars here. Like, everything here is pretty tame. Thanks for keeping you sane. You're welcome? I knew I'd be fine if I spinned into the giant piranha plant. Because I've done it before. I'm gonna go for the main star first. Oh. Lava layer. Lava layer C is just, like, in the context of Damageless, is like the same as Dig-a-Leg. Just do it again. But without the Bowser fight at the end. I guess it's really the case for, like, all the Daredevils. It's really just do it again. Oh, right, this is... Right, they aren't Daredevils, they're speedruns. Never mind. I forget the Bowser comments are speedruns.
Yes! Whee! Woohoo! Whee! Ah! Woohoo! Woohoo! Wahoo! Whee!
I guess Lava Layer is a little scary. Like, I think I might just go for all the Bowser galaxies anyway. Like Lava Layer, Gravity Generator, Gravity Gauntlet, and Galaxy Generator are all scary. Drop the nunchuck. Super massive. Angry wigglers. Your brother's been trying to find a Super Mario platformer boss that takes more than 7 hits to beat it up to the comment on Mega Hammer. I genuinely don't think there is one. Hi, Deanna Mello. Yes, I have that many stars. I mean, I guess technically, like, Mega Hammer isn't the only boss that takes 8 hits, because technically Boulder Geist also takes 8 hits. But he doesn't take more. Will you be able to see my current star count in a bit? After I get this one. Oh, Mecha Wiggler. Yeah, Mecha Wiggler does take quite a substantial amount of hits to defeat. I'm not gonna be able to afford any other Hungry Lumas after this. Unless I take directly from Bank Toad. Yeah, Sweet Mystery isn't bad. None of the galaxies in World 4 really stand out as troublesome.
Yes.
Hey, grab it! Oh, I want him. I could just, like, infinite flutter over everything, but that is risky.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Even though I am good at infinite fluttering, I'd rather do it, like, when it's not so much of a risk. I did it in, Yoshi Star and Hytale Falls, because there I knew it wouldn't be that much of a risk. Fearsome Fleet and, Sweet Mystery do have risk to them.
Yes. Yeah.
That guy. I'm not gonna do the skip because I don't know how to properly do it. I'm gonna pick up some Starbits. I need them. I'm not gonna risk doing a skip I don't know how to do. I know how to do that, though. Thanks to Blue Eclipse. Yeah. Fleet Mystery Sea. I'm at 40 lives! I have quite the backlog. Right, this isn't even a speedrun. You'd think something like this would be a speedrun. Come on. Why isn't that a speedrun? Everything's so close together. Like, you don't need to go out of your way to look for anything. You can quite easily see everything. Why isn't that a speedrun? Slap a 2-minute timer on that and it is so much more engaging. Yeah, just a timer would make it a lot more interesting. Without it, it's just there. When is Beat Block C gonna show up? Has to go through like 5 traffic lights. They're all turning red. Oh darn. Pete Buxy is running late. Oh, I hope it gets here soon. Oh god. I completely forgot that I'm supposed to be looking for silver stars. Hi. Always a pleasure to meet a new bee. Bee? What bee? I don't see a bee around here. Well, now I'm a bee. I'm a bee. There are so many enemies up here. Honey Queen, do you do any kind of maintenance? Yeah, the pink guys are so annoying. Like, they just walk all over the place and can just snipe you out of nowhere. Because I swear, they have, like, a longer range with their rocks than the Octumbers do. Lipsville C. Oh, coin spin speedrun. God damn it. Oh my god! Damn Fuzzy! Yeah, 59 stars. All gone to waste. Feels good to finally actually get that little higher though. And for a Damageless stream to not last an hour and a half. I'm thinking, and I definitely will skip out on Sunday for streaming as I'm having a friend over so that we can hang out. Tomorrow, I'm not entirely sure. Apparently my new nunchuck is supposed to be here Wednesday, so still have to wait quite a bit. I think I might not stream tomorrow. So that I can try getting other stuff done. So, I'll probably be back Monday. As for now, I think that's it. Big Bloxy just arrived, it's wondering where everyone went. He arrived too late to the party. I'll see you guys next time.